Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. Oh, it was not a problem. I was wondering what had happened to you. We haven't seen you in church lately.
That's because me and my family left that church for a new one.
Oh really? I hope it wasn't something that someone at the church did.
No. No, not at all. Everyone there has always been kind to us.
Then why did you leave?
I found out that the King James Bible was the only true Bible. All the new Bibles are the devil's work. Since you have always been serious about the Bible and apologetics, I wanted to share this with you. Now I go to a church that uses the King James Bible, and I think you should too. You don't want to be caught on Judgment Day with the devil's Bible. That's why I want to talk to you.
Oh dear. You have become a King James onlyist. Perhaps you should come in, and we can talk. So what would make you believe the King James Bible is the only true Bible?
Because it is based on the Antiochian manuscripts. The new Bibles are based on Alexandrian manuscripts. The Antiochian manuscripts stayed the same and the Alexandrian ones were changed to deny Jesus was God. And we all know Antioch was where the followers of Jesus were first called Christians, and Alexandria is in Egypt, which was pagan. And the Bible shows how God hated Egypt.
That's a lot of mistakes in only a few sentences. The type of manuscripts used by the King James were of the Byzantine family and produced in and around Constantinople. The Byzantine family appears around the 4th century. The Alexandrian type appears in the 2nd and 3rd centuries. As for Antioch, it was every bit as pagan as Alexandria. In the earliest years of the church, the faith spread first in places where there were large Jewish populations. Antioch and Alexandria had such populations. As for Egypt, Alexandria was a cosmopolitan city built by Alexander the Great and dominated by Greek speakers. It had nothing to do with ancient Egypt. Not only that, but it was the likely place where Joseph took Mary and Jesus when they fled to Egypt, since it already had a large Jewish population. And the divinity of Jesus was not denied in the Alexandrian texts.
Oh yeah. Well, there are thousands and thousands of manuscripts that are on our side and only a few that are on your side. If you have almost everything on one side, then that side should win.
What matters is not how many manuscripts there are, but when they were produced. The Alexandrian family of manuscripts are all very early, and all the earliest ones are Alexandrian. There are lots of Byzantine texts, but those all come later. If you have thousands of texts, but almost all of them are from centuries later, what difference does it make? What really matters is what most of the earlier texts say. Also, the King James Version does not agree with most of the Byzantine manuscripts. The King James is based on about half a dozen very late medieval manuscripts that are not representative of the Byzantine textual tradition as a whole. If the King James is the only true version, then why are there no early manuscripts that agree with it more than the newer versions?
Maybe we can talk about this over coffee tomorrow. I have to watch the rest of my Ken Hovind tapes.
Ken Hovind? Oh dear, I hope I don't become stupid by osmosis.